I pretended to be from the National Union of Batter Preservation and Chip Sovereignty, made up obviously, an imaginary quango enforcing bizarre new heritage batter standards to protect the Great British chip from foreign influence. The whole thing was built around escalating the ridiculousness, with long pauses to let the tension build before dropping the next bonkers rule. It was a rainy Tuesday evening, and the shop was quiet, Simon probably wiping down the fryer. I blocked my number, took a deep breath, and dialed in my best pompous, clipped BBC announcer voice. Think a very uptight Ofcom inspector who's had one too many Earl Greys. No pleasantries, straight in to establish the absurdity immediately. Me, grave official. Good evening. This is Inspector Reginald P. Farnsworth from the National Union of Batter Preservation and Chip Sovereignty Enforcement Division. Am I speaking to Mr. Simon Hargreaves, proprietor of Hargreaves Traditional Fish Emporium? Simon, sounding mildly confused, fryer still sizzling in the background. Aye, that's me. National Union of what, sorry? I let a long, dramatic pause hang, classic tension builder, then continued like it was the most serious thing since the Magna Carta. Precisely, sir. Under the recently enacted Heritage Batter Act 2023, all establishments serving fried potato products must now comply with strict batter heritage protocols. Our records show your shop has been flagged for non-compliance in the matter of traditional batter composition. Simon, chuckling a bit, thinking it's a wind-up. Right, look mate, I've got cod to batter here. Is this a joke? Who put you up to this? At first it was pure bafflement, classic I've got the wrong number energy. He was polite but sceptical, the way Brits are when something smells fishy, pun intended. He kept trying to steer it back to reality. Heritage what? I've been doing chips the same way since me dad showed me in 1987. What's this got to do with anything? I didn't flinch. Instead, I released a tiny bit of tension with a fake sigh, as if dealing with yet another uncooperative fishmonger. Mr. Hargreaves, this is no laughing matter. Our heritage scanners have detected that your current batter recipe contains an unacceptable level of bicarbonate of soda variance. This threatens the sacred 11% fluff-to-crisp ratio, mandated by the 1974 Chip Sovereignty Accord. Now the confusion shifted to mild irritation. You could hear him stop moving about, probably leaning on the counter, eyebrows up. Bicarbonate of what, scanners? Look, pal, if this is council-related, send me the letter. I've got customers waiting for their tea. This is where I started layering on the madness, each new rule more preposterous than the last. Strategic pauses before the biggest bombshells were key. Let the silence do the work. First escalation. After a 3-second pause, to avoid immediate closure, you will need to perform a Level 3 batter alignment ceremony. This involves placing your frying basket in the northeast corner of the shop, reciting the traditional chip preservation oath, by the power of the golden triangle and the sacred mushy pea, and then anointing the fryer with ethically sourced malt vinegar from a silver spoon. Simon, half laughing, half annoyed. Anointing the fryer? Silver spoon? You're having a laugh. Who put you up to this? I paused again, longer this time, then hit him with the next layer. Furthermore, sir, our audit reveals that your mushy peas have been insufficiently mushed. Under Clause 42B, peas must achieve a minimum 87% mush integrity. Non-compliance will result in a fine of £412 per pea, payable in old sixpences. Now the tone was shifting to outright disbelief, mixed with rising hysteria. He started talking over me, voice getting louder. Per pea? Sixpences? This is mental. I've got a queue forming. People want their chips, not your bloody ceremony. I kept the escalation coming, voice never cracking. One final matter, Mr. Hargreaves. Your haddock has been classified as a non-heritage fish due to potential Scandinavian ancestry. You must now install a small Union Jack in every portion and play Rule Britannia on low volume during frying hours. Failure to do so may result in batter exile." He was properly cracking up and raging at the same time, classic British reaction to peak absurdity. I'd built the tension sky high, so time for the killer blow. Extra long pause, like I was consulting a secret ledger. Me, slow, grave. "Upon final review of your premises, we have discovered the gravest violation of all. Your chip scoop is left-handed. Under the Batter Preservation Charter of 1952, all scoops must be right-handed to maintain national chip equilibrium. You have 48 hours to replace it or face the ultimate penalty: mandatory attendance at the annual Batter Re-Education Camp in Cleethorpes, where you will learn the sacred art of triple dipping under the watchful eye of the Grand Master of Mush." That did it. The image of him in Cleethorpes triple dipping under duress, he completely lost it. Simon, exploding with laughter and fake outrage, banging something on the counter. "A left-handed scoop? Cleethorpes? You absolute lunatic! Who the bloody hell is this?" I couldn't hold it any longer. I dropped the posh vice and went full Yorkshire. "Simon, it's me, you daft sod. Got you good, didn't I? No batter union, just me taking the piss." There was a stunned 2-second silence, then he absolutely howled, proper belly laugh, the kind that echoes round an empty chippy. "You bastard! I was picturing myself in Cleethorpes with a flag on me chips. I nearly rang the council. That left-handed scoop bit, I can't breathe." We must have talked another half hour. He kept replaying bits to his missus in the background, who was in tears. To this day, whenever I pop in for a portion, he waves the scoop at me and shouts, "Is this the right hand, Inspector?" Revenge is coming, he swears, but that call, pure gold. Tension built, released in glorious absurdity, and a payoff that still makes us both cry laughing. Proper British chaos. What do you reckon? Fancy hearing about another one, or should I save it for the next rainy night?